Let's make this easy 5-ingredient quinoa recipe that will change the way you feel about it. I used to think quinoa was one of those boring healthy foods we eat because we have to. But what if I told you there's a way to make it taste way better and it's super easy? Like many of you, I did quinoa in salads with veggies, and while that's fine, it's not exactly exciting. But today I'm going to show you how to take plain quinoa and turn it into something so delicious that even non-quinoa lovers will be impressed. And it takes only a few minutes of prepping. So if you ever struggle with quinoa's bland taste, stick with me because this recipe is going to change your mind. Let's start by cooking the quinoa properly, because mushy quinoa is the next reason people don't enjoy it as much as they could. First, rinse the quinoa well to remove the saponin. It's not harmful, but it can taste bitter, so this step will really improve the flavor. Now when it comes to cooking, I always use 3 parts quinoa to 4 parts water. That means for every cup of quinoa, I add 1 and 1 1/3 cups of water. This helps make the quinoa perfectly fluffy and not mushy. For now, just add a pinch of salt, no need for any other spices yet. Bring it to a boil, cover it with a lid, then reduce the heat to low and let it simmer gently for about 20 minutes. Once it's done, turn off the heat, but keep the lid on for a few more minutes before fluffing it up with a fork. This will allow quinoa to soak up all the excess moisture. And that's how you get perfectly cooked quinoa with a great texture. Later in the recipe, we're going to bake it with the other ingredients, and this firm texture will make it even more satisfying. And if you got some pre-cooked quinoa in the fridge, it's even better. It will make this recipe come together in no time. So today I'm making a 5-ingredient breakfast bake, which is one of those meal prep recipes you can reheat for breakfast throughout the week. Besides quinoa, I'm using just 4 simple ingredients, but that's just enough to make it taste better and pack in more nutrition. What I love about this recipe is how easy it is to customize based on your diet or what you have on hand. I'm starting with 1 medium-sized sweet potato, some eggs, and a bit of parmesan cheese, but feel free to switch things up. For the vegetables, I'm adding about 2 cups of grated sweet potato. You could also use zucchini, carrots, or even mushrooms. Next, we're going to whisk 4 large eggs in a separate bowl. This step is important so we don't overmix the quinoa, which can make it too sticky. Once the eggs are whisked, we'll fold them into the quinoa mixture. To give this bake a nice cake-like texture, I'm adding 1/4 cup of oat flour. It helps bind everything together without weighing it down. And to really bring out the flavor, I'm mixing in 1/2 cup of finely grated parmesan. You can use any strong cheese here, cheddar or smoked cheese, and season with salt, freshly ground black pepper, and garlic powder to your taste. All that's left to do is gently combine everything until it's just mixed. The quinoa, eggs, and cheese gives this dish a nice boost of protein, so it's filling, satisfying, and perfect to kickstart your day. Now let's get this bake in the oven. Set the temperature to 350 F or 180 C and spread the mixture nice and even on a greased baking dish. You want it to cook all the way through. Press it down with a spoon to hold everything together, but not too firmly so it stays light. Pop it in the oven for about 35 minutes. You'll know it's ready when the top turns golden brown and those edges get a little crispy. Once it's out of the oven, let it sit for a few minutes. This makes it way easier to slice into neat portions, and it helps everything stay together. And here's the best part, compared to plain quinoa, this bake looks so much more fun and comforting. It's golden, a little crispy, and packed with flavor. If you ask me, there's nothing really boring here. You can serve this bake as is, or go ahead and add your favorite toppings. A spoonful of Greek yogurt would be great, or some sliced avocado for a boost of healthy fats. Quinoa is known for being nutritious and filling, but we don't have to stick to the same bland classic recipes. So if you want more meal prep ideas, just drop me a comment. But if you're looking to meal prep something like this but without using quinoa, try my savory baked oats recipe. It's super easy, versatile, and absolutely delicious. Check out that video next. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay healthy, stay happy.